Hello, and today I'm going to make a video on how Paradox should fix the frontline system in Hearts of Iron 4. So, like right now, do you know what's happening right here? Like, if you wanted to adjust this, could you? Could you really adjust it? I don't think Paradox understands the fact that I want to be able to see the game. Before in the game you'd have one field marshal, but now, like, if I select this, I can't split them up. If I was here and I want to send half them here and half them here to attack, I can't do that anymore. And also, what I find with the AI a lot for this, it'll have like a front line with like, it'll have a general 2 divisions covering half the front, and then all of the other generals stacked up in the rest of it, and then they'll just push through and invade you. And also, let's say if like Japan started to invade me, if I had to pull off troops from the front line, I could take an entire general and move it, but that would leave a gap in the front line which the enemy would push through. Or I could go through and take a couple units out of each one, but in a multiplayer game they would have capitulated you by the time you got enough men selected to do that. So what I propose to Paradox is that they should simply return to the ways of having all of your troops under one field marshal, but have generals assigned sections of the front line. Like along the Maginot line, you could have a general with Fortress Buster. By Belgium, have someone that's good with tanks that can push through fast. And over here in Switzerland, have somebody that's good going through the mountains. And then along rivers, have people that are good along fighting along rivers. Do something like that, because this isn't good. I only have like 200 divisions. I could easily make more. It's kind of clear that Paradox wants to make it look like there's a stable system of command that you're controlling. So they should add something like the Commander-in-Chief, which can be shared across alliances. That would be pretty cool. But right now, though, you just have too many generals. It should definitely be along a stretch of land. Because, like, let's say if I like just started building tanks, and I start building, let's say I wanted to build some tanks, okay, and when they're done training, I can go through and take out units from each one and replace them with tanks, or I can just put all the tanks in one spot on the front line. One takes a lot of time, and one of them doesn't use your tanks that well. Also, though, with this update, I've had some strange bugs, like, why are all these flags missing textures? I went into the game file and they're all there. And also, the game I was playing as Britain, I had invaded America, went to invade France, looked back, and the United States had liberated itself, but it only had 2 divisions, so that would have taken a long time. And they also only had 14 factories. The US usually has 200. And usually have less military, but this game's been going on for a while, so they've built more. So that was annoying, and I could have re-invaded them, but they left the war for some reason. Even though they're the person I declared it on. I should have a video of what the factory thing looked like. So I found the save file, and it's even weirder than I thought. So you check here, they have 1 civilian factory. And they left the war I declared on them, which was the British-American War. But if we check current wars, Germany's still at war with them. Oh, but this update wasn't all bad, though. I'd like to say that the improvements to the AI and how they push open gaps and encircle your units is pretty good. It stops the strategy of just going and selecting your entire front line like that and just pressing forward, because your units will be cut off and then they'll die. So that'll be it. Leave a comment if you have an idea of how Paradox should fix the frontline system in Hearts of Iron 4. And yeah, bye. Also, if anyone knows a fix for these flags being empty all over the game, please tell me, because it's really annoying. It's hard to tell what I'm doing. I've tried reinstalling the game multiple times and clearing the user directory, but it just hasn't worked.